Sisters, it's Amanda. I'm here with a video for you today. I'm going to show you how I made these cute little monster treat holders. They have a little Velcro enclosure, hold your little treat inside. I got the idea off of Pinterest. It was a treat holder but upside down, and this was a flap, and I thought, hey, it kind of looks like a little monster mouth. So let me show you how I put these together real quick. I took an 8.5 by 2.5 piece of cardstock, and I scored it at 1 3/4, 1 1/4, and 2 3/4 to create this little flap. So I went ahead and inked up my base colored piece of cardstock, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it on down. Just like this. And then for the bottom piece, I just kind of went old school with it and just used an oval I had and put it on here, traced it out, and cut it out. Just like that. And then for my little base piece, I kind of did the same thing. I laid it on here. Kind of keep it in place. Just like that. Traced it out. Got my scissors. Trimmed it. And then I'm going to just ink it up real quick. This is just some dark purple ink. And then I took black ink just to give it a little bit of dimension to make him look spooky. I'm going to glue it on down, but before I glue it down, I'm going to do his teeth. Now that I have a line of glue on the top. And for the teeth, I just took a plain piece of cardstock, some scissors, and I just randomly cut little teeth shapes. They don't have to be perfect. Actually, the less perfect they are, the cuter they look, I think. So I did some spiky little pointy teeth, some little squared off jagged teeth. It's just whatever you want to do. And then I took some squeezed lemonade distress ink, and I just yellowed them up a little bit. I just think it gave him more of that little monster look. Just like that. And I just went ahead and stuck it on here. Just like that. And then I just glued it on down to make his little mouth flap. Now before I go on to do the eyes, use the sentiment off of the Peachy Keen stamp set. Halloween, holler, get your treat scarecrow. This little got treat sentiment right here. And I've just used some Memento ink, inked it up, and stamped it on the bottom. I just really love this new release from Peachy Keen. They just have a lot of fun little sentiments and characters. Of course, anything Peachy is always fun. So there you go. There's the bottom half. And so then I did the eyeballs, and for the eyeballs I just used a 1-inch hole punch and punched out some eyes. I inked up the edges with some red ink, and I'm just going to go ahead, and before, I have done this wrong before, make sure you don't glue them down on the wrong side of your little treat holder. I did that earlier, and his eyes were where his mouth was. So then I'm just using some Mono Aqua liquid ink, or liquid glue, and I'm gluing down his eyes real quick, just like this. And I kind of offset them. I just think it gives them a little bit of character. And then for the eyes, I use these really cute simple eyes and nose set from Peachy Keen, and I'm using the largest one. And I'm just going to use my Memento ink again, ink it up, stamp it on down, just like that. And for his nose, I just took a purple Copic marker and filled in his nose, just a darker purple. And then for his eyes, I just traced around the little stamped eyes I did to give him some color around his eyes, just add a pop of color. I like doing this to a lot of my Peachy Keen stamps. I just think it adds that much more detail. With my white gel pen, I just added a highlight like that into his little nose. So there you go. He's pretty much almost all done. How cute is that? So now, to do my little treat bag, I'm using my crocodile, and I'm gonna just punch 2 little holes inside to run my twine through, and that's what's gonna hold my treat holder in place. Mama. And so I'm just going to run my twine into these little holes, like this. And you can use whatever little goodie bag, or whatever you want to put in your little goodie bag. I used candy corn. And I'm just going to fill up my little baggie. I bought these little baggies at Hobby Lobby. But Michael's and a lot of the craft stores sell them. Maybe even Walmart. And so I just kind of twisted it a little bit. And then stuck it underneath this piece of twine. And then I'm going to pull it tight. Just like that. Turn it around, and I'm just going to tie a cute little bow real quick. And that's just going to keep your little bag in place. And of course, it's always a little more difficult whenever you're on camera. And so you just tidy up your bow a little bit. Like that. Trim your twine. And of course, one of my little loops doesn't want to loop, but you get the point. And then I trim down my bag just a little bit so it's not real bulky. I took some Velcro, and I just found this in the fabric department, and I just ran some hot glue on it because I figured that would be the best adhesive that wouldn't come unsticky on me. from opening and closing them a lot. And then let me glue this last one down. Just like that. And there you go, a cute little Got Treats treat holder. Thanks for stopping by. I'll have pictures up on my blog. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.